big city for the simple country life. Found myself a woman that it took for me to be my wife. I was working on the ground come the sun up to sundown. Hey, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving me.
It's huge, guys. It's gonna be huge.
I mean, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me.
Alright guys, I'm here at Harbor Freight. One of the main things that I'm looking for is stuff that I can get water on the Homestead. And I ran across this. It's got its own little personalized tank. It's got a little pressure gauge. It's a one horsepower pump. 30 to 50 psi. It's all an internal little thing. Being that I've already got the 4-inch well there, I believe I can get some PVC, drop down in there with a filter, pump up, and be able to get water at the cabin. It's not a bad price either. It looks like it's $179. I think I'm gonna get it and give it a shot. The most important thing is it's 110. I think that could be a water solution for a long time for me. That way I don't have to actually put the whole well in and run 220, especially with my power issues right now. This right here might be a good solution. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try it out. So far, I also got a bucket with a lid. You always need that. Got a raincoat because rainy season's coming. Funnel, WD-40, a couple different size funnels. I got another set of these and a sprayer because I'm gonna get some stuff for insects and stuff like that to spray around the cabin. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this and check out, and then we're headed to Lowe's. Alright guys, according to that pump, you need to run 1 inch out of the well. So I'm going to get some threaded 1 inch with the slick end right here for just regular pipe. I'm going to get quite a few 90s, quite a few couplings, and quite a few sticks of 10-foot 1 inch pipe. But right now I'm also going to get a couple of reducers, probably down to 3/4, ½ inch, something like that. Basically right now I'm just going to put a spigot on there and then also run just a temporary shower right now, but eventually I'm going to run water into the cabin. So let's go ahead and gather everything up.
Down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back. But hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on.
Alright, one thing else that I need is a compressor. Let's check them out. I think this one right here will do the trick. Yep, that one. Alright, let's get it loaded. This trip's getting expensive. Let me show you how much plumbing stuff I bought. I'm gonna have a plumbing store after this, but I won't have to come back to Lowe's for plumbing stuff every 5 days. Well, we just spent $700 in plumbing. So I believe that we will be getting water to come on mountain very shortly. Also got the cobalt compressor. That wasn't included with that figure I just gave you. and another shop light for my office and a shower head. And we also got a air hose there and a couple of screws.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the mountain. Well, I got my brother from another mother with me. Come on.
Let's go.
Him and my buddy Jonathan.
What's up, y'all?
He's over there hanging out like a hare in a biscuit. We got a big project going on today, but it's hard to get anything done with those cute guys right there running around wanting to play all the time. But we're gonna try to get something done today. We got something big happening here today, and I'm excited to tell y'all about it. Let me show you what we got going on. Come on. Bam! Shallow well pump and tank combo. Come on with the tank combo. Come on. It does 115 head lift. My well's probably only about 40 foot deep, I would think. I'm gonna drop a rope down in a minute and show y'all guys. We're gonna go ahead and test and see if we can figure out how deep it is and how much water's in there. But we also got something else coming. Let me show you. But bam, a 2.5 gallon on demand hot water heater. I am tired of taking them cold showers around here. So we're gonna do something about it today. I don't know if we'll get the hot water heater installed today, but we're definitely gonna get the pump installed, try to get a spigot out on it, and then later on I'll finish the plumbing. And later on in the video, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all something else that we're gonna do right here with this area, coming very, very, very soon. So stick around for that. All right, let's go ahead and get this all leveled out and get this pulley right here out of the ground. Now I'm gonna reuse this pulley later on when I set up my little deer cleaning station right there. That right there will be great to be able to hook a little winch up to one side, pull my game up, and be able to take them to freezer camp. Come on. All right, let's get this thing cleared. Let's do it. All right, guys, we got that leveled out. We got the brace with the pulley thing moved. That thing right there was heavy, boy. It would have kicked our rump shaker if we didn't have the beast over there. Oh, Uber, the tractor. Come on with the Uber tractor. All right, so the next step's gonna be, we're gonna take some of these. Don't mind the pew-pew sitting on it. We're gonna take some of these and make a little platform right here. Level it out, that way the pump can set right there. It'll be a couple of inches off of there, because we're gonna have to take the 1 inch, plumb down, and plumb down into there. Right after we get the platform and we get the thing set, check that out. I don't know if the water, you can see it down there, but we're gonna go ahead and take a rope, drop down there, get a measurement. We're gonna measure to the water and go ahead and take that measurement, and then we're gonna drop it all the way down until the bottom and see exactly where the water starts on the rope and measure that. And between the two, we'll know what the distance is to the very bottom. And then we can figure out where we're going to actually put our pipe down there. I don't want to put it all the way on the bottom where it's pulling up rocks and settlement and all of that other stuff. I'm probably going to pull it up a foot, maybe a little bit more. And then we're also going to make a little homemade little sock type deal for it, so we can't take big debris and stuff like that up into the pump. All right, so let's go ahead and get it started. Let's go ahead and get this thing level, get this pump set up. I'm excited about this, man. I am ready to take a shower. All right, we got our platform set up. Let's check it out. That'll do it. Let's go ahead and get the pump, get it set, make sure that it's level, and then take a good look at it and see what we need to do as far as plumbing it up, getting it started for the first time, and see if we got some water. Just as soon as we get the pump set up and level, we'll go ahead and drop that rope down there and see how deep it is.
We're on the move, we're on the move. I'm eating Cheetos. You know the dogs want to help. Oh, if y'all ain't seen this guy yet, that's a bad boy. Okay, what we got? Okay, Macho Man Randy Savage over here.
It's really not that heavy, guys.
Don't let him lie to you. That's the last time it's gonna be this clean. Get a good picture of it.
We honestly could have did that with one roller block, but two is better. All right, guys, I got it placed on there. I'm not gonna end up needing those 2 blocks right there, so I'm gonna save those for the next project coming up here real soon. But let's check this out. It's got a little tank. Right here's the motor. I believe this right here is the outlet, and that right there is the inlet. So basically we're going to plumb from here down to there, and then run our pipes out of here to make a faucet, shower, and also run water to the cabin. All right, now we need to figure out how deep the well is to see what we're working with, to see how many pieces of 1-inch PVC that we need to glue together before we make the little end piece that's going to actually suck up the water down there at the base. So let's get our measurement, because that's the next step to success. Come on. All right, guys, let me show you what I'm working with. I got a pair of staple pullers and an old rope that I got. It actually ain't old, it's new. It's just that old style rope. That's all I got here on the Homestead to be able to pull this off. So we're gonna work with what we got. I'm gonna drop that down in the well until I see it hit the water, and then I'm gonna pull it back out, get a measurement, and then we'll go ahead and drop it in the water and see how deep the water is. Boom. So we'll put our thumb right here like this, keep track of it, and then we just roll it up. Go ridge life. And then lay it out. All right, so all you got to do is measure from right here where your thumb is to the end of the thing down here. And then all you got to do is come down until it's about the same. Looks like the water is 13 foot down there. So now we're going to drop it all the way until it touches the bottom, and then pull it back up and feel where the water, where you can feel the wet on the rope start, and measure that part, add the two together, and that tells you how deep your well is. And then we're also going to pick it up at least a foot off the bottom so we don't get all that debris when it's sucking up the water. So let's figure it out. You will actually feel it hitting little rocks down there as you're going. And a lot of times, see, like right there, but I picked it up and put it back down a little bit and it kept going. It's just working its way through the rock down there at the bottom. And you can also feel the difference when you get to sand there at the bottom. You can feel as through the rope, you can feel the little bumps and stuff when you're hitting the rock, and then when you actually get to the bottom and it's sand, you can actually feel it's a lot softer on the rope. So we're there at the bottom right now, I can tell. Put your thumb there again, same process. Right here is where the water starts. I don't know if you could tell on the camera, but there's a little bit of discoloration. It's a lot darker right here where the water is, and it's dry right here, and I can feel it on my fingers. So you're gonna put your thumb there, because all of this doesn't matter anymore because we got that measurement to start with. It just makes it a little easier. You're dealing with less rope. Oh yeah, that's some nice, good, clean, cold water I see. That's a good sign, guys. Oh yeah, there's a lot of water down there. Look at that. Ha-ha! Water is life, guys. We're gonna put the end down just like we did last time, and we're gonna roll it out. And then bam. This time it's a little bit longer. I'm gonna put a line in the sand. That way I ain't gotta deal with the rope. All right, so that's 18 foot of water, and then we had 13 foot to actually get to the water. So that is what, 31 foot total, I believe. And we're gonna come off at least a foot from the bottom. Being that we got 18 foot of water, I'm actually gonna come up just a little bit more than that just to be safe. So maybe 2 foot. So if we got 31 foot, we're gonna come up and actually make our pipe 29 foot. That right there will keep us off the bottom, put us right there in that sweet spot, and then we'll attach our cap and stuff so it actually can't drop all the way down. Then I'm going to show y'all a little DIY trick because I couldn't find it, and to order it was going to take forever, so I'm going to make my own. How we're actually going to make a little filter system there at the bottom not to get rocks, so stick around for that. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and make this filter for the bottom of the well right here. What we're going to use is a T. It's a 1-inch T. We got 2 caps, and we got a piece of pipe right here. And what we're going to do, we're going to put it on like this. We'll go ahead and prime it and glue it, of course. And then we're going to have to cut a couple of pieces of pipe, probably, I don't know, 3-4 inches, not too big, just enough to be able to go into here and to be able to go into here good and seat, and then it end up looking like that. I'm going to try to make it as close together as possible. I don't want it to be real wide down there. That way I can make sure it can get all the way down to where I need it to. But we're going to put that in like that. Then we're going to take a drill bit. I believe this is probably about a 1/4 inch drill bit. And we're going to drill holes in it all the way around. And at the ends of the caps right there, that'll allow water to get up in that pipe. But it won't just be a big old 1-inch hole just sucking a bunch of stuff up, causing a bunch of suction that will end up pulling up sand and rock and everything else. So I hope it works. I've never done it before, but you got to work with what you got, especially now with all the shortages going on. It is hard to get anything, and I'm out here in the middle of BFE, and let me go on and tell you, a lot of stuff ain't accessible, and town is quite a ways away. So we're going to see if it works. If not, or go ahead and order the piece that's actually made for it and wait for it. But I don't want to wait. I'm ready to take a hot shower. So let's go ahead and get it made. This is an easy little project, shouldn't take too long. Famous last words, right? Alright. Oh yeah, I also don't have nothing to cut plumbing except for my Sawzall, and I got a metal blade on it, but it'll do the trick. You work with what you got. Cuts like butter! There you have it. It'll go in about right there. And to about right there, and not be that long. Pretty good for the old eye, huh? Alright, let's get these cleaned up. Look at that. I'd say within a 1/4 of just eyeballing it. I'll take it. This isn't government work. Say hello to my little friend. What movie is that from? Put it in the comments. Bet you don't know. think somebody was trying to show off. You ain't got nothing to prove. You ain't got to put it on there that tight. Come on. So we got that one loose. Let's see if who closed this one wanted to be proud of themselves. Nah, they right there was secure with themselves. Oh, looky, looky, looky. That's some good juice. Alright, first thing we gotta do is put a little of that purple on it. Hey, you know, there's something I learned here in Arkansas that I didn't know before. I kept seeing purple all over the trees. And I was like, why is there purple all over the trees? Come to find out, if you run across a tree in the forest that has purple, that means trespassing. Get out. You're not allowed to be there. Didn't know that. Learned that here recently. Now you know. Tell a friend. All right, let me show you what we did. Gotta get some of this plastic out of there. We put plenty of holes all the way around it. Quite a few. It's probably about 20 holes in here. I'm thinking that's gonna be enough. I hope so anyways. I've never done this before. In theory, it should work. But you know how those theories are. But I think it's gonna work out pretty good. I think it's plenty of holes for it to be able to suck water in and be able to keep up and be able to give real good water pressure. But one thing's for sure, big rocks ain't gonna get in my pump. All right, now that we got it primed and glued, we're gonna let it dry just a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and take our measurements, find out where we need to cut it, and go ahead and drop it down in the well. See how this is gonna work. I'm kind of curious. That thing's a little wider than I actually wanted it to be, but I think it should be all right. I don't know what size bit they use to actually drill, but who knows? We'll find out here in a minute. All right, see, and here we go. I'm gonna put it about right here and then run an elbow off to that way. I don't have the cap yet, so I'm gonna have to get creative with capping it for right now. Eventually, once I get the cap, I'll just cut one piece. That way I can get it up, and I'll bring it up a little bit, put a cap on there. I think I'm gonna have to order it. I thought it was a 4-inch well. It's more like an 8-inch well. It's crazy. All right, guys, being that I don't have a cap for this yet, and it's gonna take a while to actually get it in, I'm just gonna cut a piece of board right here across there. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Gorilla Tape to put it on the pipe right there, just so I can zip tie it to this board and stick it across the top. I don't want all of that weight of hanging pipe on this connection right here. That's not gonna be good stuff. If it slipped loose, everything's down. I'd actually honestly rather have like a screw connection here, but I don't have one. I don't have a saw right now either, so I got the best tool on the Homestead. All right, guys, there you go. A little country boy ingenuity, come on. Got zip ties, got a little coupling piece right here, just so if it was to slip, it would actually catch on there. Plus got these two zip tied together. There's no way for this to go into the well. Once the cap gets here, I'll cut all this loose,
All I'll have to do is cut one piece off right here, run the cap in there, and put it back in there. It's literally like a 5-minute fix. All right, guys, let me show you what I've done. Right here's your outlet. So I came off there, I put a ball valve right there. We're gonna turn this on right now because I wanna see when water comes out of there. What we're gonna have to do is prime this pump right here. We got a bucket of water right there from the lake or creek.
From the creek, baby.
From the creek. Let me show you how clear it is.
It's phenomenal.
That right there came straight out of the creek. I mean, just dip a bucket down, set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
All right, so right here, you got your prime valve or prime plug right here. So we pulled that out. We got a double stack funnel situation going on right here.
We need the pressure. We're doing it for a reason.
Yeah, we're doing the pressure. Pressure get above these pipes right here because what this does is fill up. It comes up here right here, all the way to where the water is at the bottom right there. That eliminates all air out of the lines. And I'm also gonna have the valve open right there. So once that happens, it goes up here and starts running out here. We know that all the air is out of the lines. And then the tank also is already pre-pressurized to what, 23 pounds? 23 pounds from the factory. So we're gonna test that before we go ahead and turn it on because it needs to be at least 23 pounds of pressure. And then we're gonna plug it up to the generator and see if we can shoot water 50 foot that way. Come on with the water now, come on. We got water on Come On Mountain. Oh, it is ice cold too.
Ice cold, baby.
Look how clear it is.
Damn, I want some.
Bring the camera a little closer. Look how clear this water is, guys. And I barely got the nozzle on. Look at that. Look at that water pressure right there, baby. Look at that water pressure, baby. Woo! All right, guys. Well, my guests has got to go back to the city, go back to their day-to-day lives. They got to enjoy a little bit of serenity out here in the country. I don't know, guys. What do y'all think? What is it? Does the camera do it any justice, or what it actually looks like out here?
No.
This place is gorgeous, bro.
No way. Not even close.
It is literally like living in a national park. It's amazing.
And we want to see how many acres? 2?
Yeah, they've only seen about 2-3 of the acres or whatever. We haven't even came close to exploring it all. We had a couple of projects going on this weekend. As you just seen, we got water running on Come On Mountain. Come on. That is huge. That is by far the biggest update to this homestead so far. And I've only been here full time 2 weeks. There's a whole lot more coming, guys. I want to thank y'all for coming, enjoying this weekend. This right here is the first overnight guest here at Come On Mountain.
Yes, sir.
And we had a blast. It was a good time, guys. Did some good cooking, had some good friends come out, had about 6 YouTube channels come out. Nobody pulled out a camera. We just chilled, talked, ate good groceries, and just had a good time and unwound and had a little cabin warming party for Come On Mountain.
Come on.
It was a good time. So I'd like to thank all the channels that came out and helped me celebrate moving full time to Arkansas. I love you guys, and we got many, many more good gatherings and good groceries coming, I promise you. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this loose. I hope y'all are as happy as I am that there's water running on Come On Mountain. And until we see each other again, guys, come on, let's go on another adventure.
Come on.
Come on.
Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be